And they're off.
Yeah, the grid seems to have diminished compared to this morning. We have missed the race numbers as they've gone past us, so we will try and catch up with who's where and figure out who's not where. So by the looks of it, we've still got Rogan Chandler. He was in first place and is currently leading. As we head into Splash, he had a fantastic race one, and I imagine he'll keep that quality of riding in this race as well, even though it is a little bit wet.
So just coming out the hairpin onto the infield, we got Robert Lomas, Jeff Rogers, Esmond Williams, Casey Johnston and Mark Macklinger. Frank, sorry, I'll put my glasses back on. And Roger Chandler's obviously still leading on his Daytona 675R3. Where is the rest of the field?
Well, it's rained. If they're like me, mate, it's too wet to even do anything.
I wonder if people had decided to go home thinking that the racing wasn't going to continue, because the field from this morning is old, but is it because it's the Trophy Series and not the Sprint? I don't know. Classes aren't, isn't it? Classes?
Quite possibly. So this is our second to last race of the day. We've got the Junior Trophy next, sponsored by Kiwi Bike Insurance. Obviously the Senior Trophy sponsored by TSS Red Baron. We've got Casey Johnston, just completed first lap, heading around turn 1.
With Roger Chandler leading on a 1:19 on his Daytona 675R, sponsored by TSS Red Baron.
Good little dice in the second, third and fourth places there between Esmond, Jeff and Robert. They're all quite tightly matched there. All on the brakes and the power. Oh, here we go. Jeff's just taken over Esmond
Did he get past? Let's see.
Into Higgins. No, not quite. Oh, yep.
He's gone
taking
wide.
him on the inside, so that's cool. Change of position there. Jeff in second. Pulling away quite nicely.
So I think second, third and fourth is where the race is today.
Yeah, Rogan's got quite a lead there.
Rogan's just left them all to it, I think.
He's racing bloody well though. He's he looks real comfortable on that bike. So
he raced so well in the first.
Top marks to him.
The first race. So we've got Jeff Rogers in second on his 848 Ducati at a 1:18 last lap. Robert Lomas is in third. Roger is just away. He's gone. Ooh.
Esmond Williams just took third place off Robert Lomas.
Good move that.
Quite comfortable through Splash, definitely. Heading into the hairpin now. He's got his eyes set on Jeff.
We call that a block move. He's not got the drive.
Well, Esmond's got the power coming out, eh?
Esmond's taken him down the infield, coming out of the hairpin. He just had it on the. So Rogan just coming onto the start-finish straight, and we'll give you an update on his lap time, but he's flying. .295 TSS Red Baron sponsored rider. Jeff Rogers, Robert Lomas, Esmond Williams just across the line. Some fantastic footage on the CTAS live timing on the video. Really good. Especially impressed with the slow motion footage that they get of these guys. So Jeff, Robert and Esmond coming through Splash.
That Ducati sounds fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah, be interesting to see what's going on the brakes through there. It's still damp out there. It's dodgy conditions, eh? It's not one or the other, and it's to build a confidence when it's like that. It's a bit difficult.
Definitely.
there's a discrepancy on the. Yeah. Last lap was a 1:15 for Rogan, sorry, on the Daytona. Jeff Rogerson's on a 1:19.
Still battling with Robert quite comfortably, just coming into splash there.
Robert's going to, he's going to try for a block move on the inside, but just wasn't close enough. He's going to get the drive out of the hairpin into the infield, and he's just side by side.
Down the infield.
He's brave on the brakes, going into Higgins.
Evenly matched.
Yeah.
Both of them. It'd be to see who's on the gas a bit quicker coming out of Higgins.
Yeah, Jeff was definitely on the better line for that corner. There's nothing in it between those two.
No.
Maybe Jeff's just got the legs on him on the back straight, but going is a go media. Robert's going to catch him up on the brakes. Good racing between these two guys.
We've got Esmond Williams, 4th place still on the G6R 600 Suzuki, sponsored by Kiwi Bike Insurance. He's riding really well as well.
Rogan's pulled out. Good lead.
Bit of a dice there between Jeff and Robert into turn 1, and battling again, coming back into splash. I don't think 2nd and 3rd will be determined until the last lap. We've got 3 to go. Whereas Rogan's got quite a nice lead, 19.9 seconds above Jeff and the rest of the crew. So
it's a 1:15 for his last lap. Jeff's on a 1:18. Robert Lomas is 1:18, 1:88.
Oh. Robert
so
takes
1:18.952.
Takes Jeff coming out of Higgins, and he's pulled ahead now. So it'll be interesting to see if he can hold that lead or gain on it. He's a little bit better on the brakes by the looks of it.
That gap's similar to what they were before, but obviously the other way around. Different lines through there round to the start.
He seems to be pulling away quite a bit now. Coming into turn 1.
Yeah, no, he's confidently through there.
And Rogan Chandler just seems to be circulating.
Jeff just trying to catch him up through here. If he holds that.
Some good racing those two.
Yeah, definitely, but not close enough to make a move on him through splash. He just needs to get a bit closer and maybe on the inside, but that gap's opening up, so Jeff's quite quick coming out through Toyota. So where's Rogan gone?
The white flag's been put out for him, so he's just coming around to take the white flag for the last lap. So if he
maintains that, he's got that in the bag, and with a big lead.
So just coming into Go Media now, Robert Lamas and Jeff Rogerson battling it out still. Who have we got in front there?
Oh, that's side by side across the line.
Side by side. Jeff just.
The last lap.
Whereas Robert turns in a little bit earlier. No. Jeff's still got him again. Yeah, he's taken him. So coming into splash, Jeff will be a few bike lengths ahead of Robert.
Yeah, but that was brave late braking by Robert to get that. And
definitely.
Again, if he was closer there, he could have gone up the inside. But it's all about where you are at a certain time of the track, whether you can make that move stick. Taking quite wide. He's just got the drive out of that corner. Look, he's just pulled alongside him in his bike length ahead. He's pulling away, maybe 2 bike lengths ahead. So if he can maintain that, but then just come back on the brakes and he's back through. It'll all be down to the last corner, last 2 corners, mine. That's definitely where the racing's happening.
Yeah, Rogan Chandler's just finished his final lap, so he takes that win comfortably with Jeff and Robert dicing right in the very end, and we've got Jeff Rogerson Robert Lamas on the Triumph.
Jeff Rogerson had a bit of a moment out there on the last corner, went a bit wide. I don't know if he had a bit of a slip on the back.
Yeah,
but
those
a problem.
Those white lines up there are a bit,
bit
dodgy when you come out of there. So
you want to avoid them like the plague. That's a no-no to go anywhere near them.